What's up guys, Coach Alex here, back with another video. Today we're gonna go over a 3v3 shell defense. Let's get right to it. All right, let's get started. So we got 3 guys out on offense, 3 guys out on defense. Offense will be in red, defense will be in blue. The first thing we'll go over is just our 3 basic spots, our ball, gap, and help. So right now with the ball up top, we'll have 1 guy up on the ball, and we'll have 2 guys in the gap. They're not on the line, they're not playing in the deny spot, they're in the gap spot. They're 1 step off. In case a drive were to happen, they can stop the ball. Yep. If the ball were on the wing, we would have ball, we would have a gap, and then this time we would have a help because he's 2 or more passes away from the ball. Okay, just like we've been going over. And then as well as on the other side, we'll have a ball, we will have a gap, and we will have a help. Okay, perfect. Let's go back up to that top. So let's first start with some gap drives. Let's start with some gap drives. So in a 3-on-3 scenario, obviously there's a lot more space on the floor. Players can utilize a lot more space because there's not as many guys on the floor. So with that, if a gap drive were to happen, all we would have to do is we'd slide up and protect. So if the gap drive happens, we'd slide up and protect, we'd be able to recover, and then once the drive gets stopped and he passes out, we can recover, and then we can recover back into a gap spot now. Okay. Right, we'll show that again. If he drives, we'll go the other way. If he drives into that gap spot, the gap will slide over, we'll stop. As soon as we can recover, if the ball gets skipped out, we'll go back to our man, and then this guy, he's not gonna chase back up because he's now 1 pass away. He's gonna stay back into his gap spot. In case this drive were to happen, he can stop, we can recover, we can skip, boom, just like that, just like that. Okay, let's move the ball in the wing now. Let's move the ball in the wing. This is where it gets a little bit tricky because now you can have 2 different types of drives. You can have a middle drive, and you can have a baseline drive. So again, with that middle drive like we just gone over, our gap guy will be able to stop ball, he would swing it out, we'd be able to recover, and then this guy would stay. This guy right here, he'd stay in gap because he's 1 pass away. If we go to a baseline drive, right now ball's in the wing. Sorry, I did not move my guy into help side. Okay, we will have this guy right here in help. Baseline drive will happen. Okay, my initial help guy will stop the ball, we'll recover, and then as long as everything we've been going over in our 4v4, this guy will drop back down in our help the helper spot, or we call it our cover down or our help the helper spot. Okay, this guy is protecting this backdoor cut from here. Okay, this guy's back on his man, and I'm okay with this pass going out because it's away from the basket. Okay, I'm okay with the ball going away and further away from the basket instead of it going closer to the bucket. So we stop the baseline drive here. He might dribble back out and we'll be able to recover from there, right? But let's say he skips it. Okay, so we're in a spot, he skips it. Okay? These 2 guys got to communicate. Okay, this is his man right here. Okay, this man is matched up right here. But what could happen is we might have to have this guy take the ball because he's closer to the ball right here. So let's say he takes it, he's closer to the ball. We'll communicate that. He'll say, I got ball. This tells this man, okay, I'm now matched up over here. I'm gonna take my gap spot, and then my help side who just stopped the ball will rotate and stay right here, and we'll have an easy rotation. We'll show it again on the other side. We have our help, we have our ball, we have our gap. Baseline drive happens. We're stopping the ball outside the paint. We'll recover. My top guy, he's got to help the helper so no back doors happen. If we skip it, closest guy will take the ball. So let's say they communicate and now it's this guy. This guy decides to take the ball. That's okay. Now these 2 have to communicate and say, okay, you're gonna go back to your help side man and I'm gonna stay with my man. Okay, those are 2 different types of rotations that we can do, and those are totally okay because the defense were able to communicate. All right guys, that's our 3-on-3 shell drill. I hope it was helpful. If you guys want to look at all of our 4-on-4 stuff, we go over 4-on-4, we go over gap drives, help the helper, different types of rotations, as well as a 4-out 1-in shell. Continue to stay with it. Elite together.